What it do? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Big Molly Mo, Big M, Big Dog. Fuck, it's me. Come on, you know the thing already. Welcome to my channel. Obviously, young piece of introduction for the people that don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part-time meme. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, then you can see it here. But we move. And I'm a weightlifter, newbie, of course. Young buck in the game. Side note, I am a strength and conditioning coach as well, and I will be competing in the 89/96 category, depending on how things go. And I am one part of the MagFit family, which you will come to see more of as time goes on. So the aim of my channel is to document my journey in the sport of weightlifting through the Road to Ollie series. You know what I mean? Obviously, self-explanatory and that, and other mediums as well. We haven't got that far yet, but you know what I'm saying? Take time. As well as bringing, entertaining stuff, maybe a little bit of, 1-2 educational stuff. You know what I'm saying? Through this channel or other channels across the MagFit brand, through MagFit Performance and other stuff. I'll be recording my progress from the start of each training block, competing towards competing to a competition or like a max test day, kind of like a season. So I'll start with the end goal being major competition or max test day to see, to see if the jollof is jollofing very well, you know what I'm saying. You can find all of my previous training at magfitmail.com, you know what I'm saying. But everything else from here onwards will be on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I did record a hell of a lot of footage, but my phone decided to go on annual leave without letting me know, and all of that was lost. So everything from the current training block I'm on now, well, as much of it as I can, is going to be on the YouTube here on out. And to explain my training at the moment, it's currently 6 macro cycles and 4 micro cycles. So every 4 weeks, that counts as 1 macro cycle, and I'll be doing those 6 times towards a form of competition. At the moment, it kind of falls just about 6 months, give or take, but that's usually the method I'll be using, and I'll be going from 55% to 100/105% at a competition or a max test day. And I've taken this approach because, for one, low key at the moment, I don't want to jinx it, but I kind of enjoy the long training cycles. But at the same time, because I am a newbie in the sport, at the moment, the one thing I like the most is time under the bar for a technical foundation, compared to most other people who I'll be competing against and who have had a lot of time. So for me, I would much rather prioritize having form as close to being dialed in as possible before I chase strength. Because what good is it to lift 200 kilos but your form is whack and you're putting yourself at risk? To me, that's not really a dub. That's a big L. But we move regardless. And I kind of enjoy the long macro cycles as well. And at the same time, another factor is also because at the moment I'm quote unquote coaching myself. My current circumstances just mean I either keep it a buck. I ain't got the peas to go find a club, nor do I have the time to go be coached by someone. And it just doesn't make sense logistically. However, that will change very, very, very soon. And I will be, when that time comes, I will be under the pupillage of Coach Benny, the greatest weightlifting coach in the world, soon come. But yeah, actually, I'll put Coach Instagram here, because top tier coach. Every time I've ever needed help, every time I need a little adjustment, every time I need a little, coach, can you, no questions, no, can you book me in for a session, it's gonna be 6, no, just, this is what you should do, boom. And low key, every time he's giving me some advice, I've hit a PB. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make sure I come correct. But moving on, in the aim of trying to compete and all of that, it's only right that I set the most unrealistic, unattainable goals, because why the fuck not? So, in an idealistic world, if I was to split all my goals into two categories, there would be performance goals and competition goals. Performance goals would basically be numbers on the bar. Competition goals would obviously be medals, placing, and so on. So, if I was to start my performance goals, there's not too short and simple. I would want a 2 times body weight clean and jerk in the 89 kilo category, which is round about, I think, 178, 179. I'd want a 1.5 times body weight snatch, or above 1.5 times, or 2 times snatch in the 89 kilo, which is also about 134, 135. A 45-inch vertical, so I can dunk on your bitches. And yeah, and I think that's it. My competition goals would be based on how the British weightlifting competitions work. There's 3 tiers, so there's tier 3, 2, and 1. Tier 3 being like the open to everyone, tier 2 being like somewhat more competitive than that, and then I think tier 1 is like nationals you have to qualify or / be invited for. So if I was to split into them across tier 3 and tier 2 competitions, I would want 3 bronze, 3 silver, 3 gold. And then a tier 1 competition, I would want 1 bronze, 1 silver, 1 gold. I would also like to set a record in my weight class of the 89 kilo for clean and jerk or snatch or the total. You know what I'm saying? 10 goal for life if I can do both, you know what I'm saying? But either one of those. And I would also like to represent my home country, Kenya, at an international or Commonwealth Games. So if you haven't already noticed, the theme going on is unrealistic goal setting and unrealistic behavior. That's what we're dealing with right now. But if you go hard or go home, you know what I'm saying? And a wise man once said, big up Roach P, you know what I'm saying? If you don't ask, you don't get. That's never failed me, and it will not fail me right now. So, you know what I mean? Stay tuned. Make sure you stay locked, because I will, if you haven't noticed, I am definitely going to be wasting a lot of your time trying to achieve these goals. And furthermore, you know what I mean? You tune in. Yeah, when I do eventually make it, you know what I'm saying? I'll buy you a pack of Haribo's or something. We can live life, we can enjoy, we can just have a real bit of enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you when I see you, shout it.